How to talk to your family about money. Shortcuts. The easy way. Let me say something straight. If your family can't talk about money, your money will always stay confused, stressed, and out of control. That silence right there, that's what's holding a lot of people back. Not the paycheck, not the bills, not the economy. It's the lack of real conversation. And the truth is, most people don't talk about money at home because they're afraid. Afraid it's going to turn into an argument. Afraid somebody's going to feel judged. Afraid the truth is going to come out. So what do? They avoid it. But avoiding it doesn't fix it. It makes it worse. So let me make this simple because it doesn't have to be complicated. If you want to talk to your family about money the easy way, the first thing you need to do is stop making it a big event. That's where people mess up. They try to turn it into a formal sit-down conversation, and the moment they do, people get defensive. Nobody wants to feel like they're being called into a meeting about what they're doing wrong. Instead, bring it into everyday life. You're sitting there watching TV and something comes on about finances. That's your opening. You're in the car just talking. That's your moment. You're talking at the table eating, and that's your chance. Keep it natural. Keep it normal. Because when it feels normal, people relax. And when people relax, they open up. Now, here's another mistake people make. They start talking about money by looking backwards. They say things like, why are we spending so much? Or why didn't we save more? That right there shuts everything down. Nobody wants to feel blamed. If you want a real conversation, you have to shift the direction. Stop focusing on what went wrong and start focusing on where you're going. Ask something simple like, where do you want to be this time next year financially? Now you're building something together instead of tearing something apart. That changes the entire energy of the conversation. Another thing, you don't have to be perfect to start this conversation. A lot of people stay quiet because they think they need to have all the answers first. They think they need a full plan, a budget, everything figured out. No, you don't. All you need is honesty. You can say, look, I don't have everything figured out, but I want us to get better with money. That right there is powerful because people don't connect with perfection. They connect with truth. Now, let's keep it real. Don't try to fix everything in one conversation. That's another mistake. You sit down and you try to talk about bills, debts, savings, spending habits, future plans, all at once, and now everybody's overwhelmed. Pick one thing. Maybe it's savings. Maybe it's cutting back on spending. Maybe it's just understanding where the money's going. One focus, one step. Because progress comes from consistency, not overload. And let me tell you something that most people don't realize. Listening is more important than talking. A lot of people go into these conversations ready to explain, correct, or fix everything. But if you don't listen, you miss what's really going on. Some people spend money because they're stressed. Some avoid talking about money because they feel ashamed. Some just never learn how to manage it in the first place. If you don't understand the why, you can't fix the behavior. So let people talk. Let them explain. And don't interrupt just to prove a point. That's how trust gets built. And once trust is there, everything else becomes easier. Now, here's where everything comes together. You have to make it a team effort. This is not about control. This is not about one person telling everyone else what to do. This is about building something together. Because when it's my money versus your money, you get division. But when it becomes our future, now you're working towards the same goal. And that's where real changes happen. Because money isn't just about numbers. It's about stability, peace, and direction. If your family can get on the same page financially, you remove a lot of stress before it even starts. You don't have to do this perfectly. You just have to start. Start small, keep it real, stay consistent, and over time, those small conversations turn into better habits, better decisions, and a stronger future. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Create the moment, because the longer you avoid the conversation, the longer the problem stays in place. If this message was encouraging to you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue spreading truth, strength, and real life guidance to others who need it. I'm Resample with Just Straight Talk, presented by SampleUs. I'll see you next time. Remember, truth don't change, just